we're going to now start to look at the timelines in the wider context and when these are all going to be phased in. So first of all, we're looking at A, B and C here. So A, the timeline for submission by awarding organisations of reformed qualifications to IfATE. B, when the approval or the outcomes of these qualifications that have been redeveloped are confirmed to awarding organisations. And C, when first teaching of the reformed qualifications will be introduced to providers. So you can see here from the illustration, we have level 3 cycle 1, level 2 cycle 1 and level 2 and 3 cycle 2. So as I said, A is when awarding organisations will need to submit their reforms. So in level 3 cycle 1, we see that we as awarding organisations and City and Guilds will need to submit our new reformed qualifications to IfATE in July. B is when we will hear the outcome of those submissions, so whether we've been successful or not in terms of our qualifications. We will also know in the spring next year whether those qualifications obviously are then eligible and are funded for providers to undertake, and we move to C when September 2025 there will be first teaching of those qualifications. Similarly, for level 2 cycle 1, we have to submit our qualifications in November of this year for cycle 1 for those categories I've just spoken about. We will find out in spring next year whether those qualifications were successful and whether they are able to be funded. And then September 2025 is when those categories of qualifications will have first teaching. For level 3 and level 2 cycle 2, we will know later this year where more information will be released from government on the submission of the new reformed categories of qualifications in cycle 2. We have been told that the outcomes, we will get outcomes of those submissions in 2025, and then the first teaching of those cycle 2 qualifications begin in September 2026. What we would like to do and really to reassure you is that we will be carrying out that 12-month countdown and onboarding to provide that support that you need with your planning and delivery to ensure that the rollout of these reformed qualifications are as smooth as possible.